Hey guys, it's Zekin and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. In this video, I'm going to be working on an exhibit for the Styracosaurus. Okay, so I already did the terrain work and the placing down water off camera, so now I'm working on putting down all the different rocks in the habitat. So I don't know what about the rocks in the game, it's just that no matter how you just place them, they always seem to line up and come out pretty perfectly. So that's a bonus for working on enclosures in this game, is that no matter how you make or set up the habitat to look like, it always ends up looking really cool. So as you can see, I'm copying down all the different rocks and placing them in different places. So the fact when you just rotate them, it already looks like something different, which I really love. And also, I don't know if I forgot to mention this in the last video, but the fact that we can swatch out the different colors of the rocks just like that is really amazing. So you'll see me shortly swatching out the different colors of the rocks, because I wasn't really going for kind of a tropical vibe. I was going for more of the rocks to be more like desert kind of rocks. I don't know if you get what I mean, but you'll get what I mean when you see me doing that. The terrain painting tool in this game is really interesting. Although the blending of the different textures is a bit finicky right now, it works really well. And when I actually as you'll see me shortly blending the rock and the sand together, it kind of has this little patches of grass which look really cool. And I just thought I just need to make yeah, you can see right now all the little patches of grass on the floor makes it look really realistic. So as you can see right now, I'm changing out the swatches of the rocks, like I said, into this more kind of desert kind of feel. And if you see the T-Rex in the habitat, I just put that down there just for sizable options, because one thing I noticed in the game is that if you don't keep track of the size, you can get pretty out of hand real quick, because you don't realize how big especially the entire map is and what you're building until you actually place a dinosaur down. So as you can see, I'm using the foliage painting tool to place all the different foliage in the habitat. And like I said in the last video, this tool is just mind-blowing, because to place all the foliage down into this enclosure, it just took me under 10 minutes and it just came out pretty well. And the fact that we can use different foliage from different biomes really kind of sort of opens the door for more stuff exactly like this, because the rocks, I think they're from the I'm not sure, but they're scrubland or so. You can correct me in the comments below if you think it's a different one, but the rocks from scrubland, and then I have some temperate bushes and some different palm trees, and it just kind of works all together. So as you can see, I'm using the oak wood trees to kind of surround the area and provide a kind of sort of backdrop for the habitat. And I didn't really go too much detail with the surroundings and extra bit of guest facilities, because I just want to focus on the enclosure itself. But I did put down a little bit of path, as you can see right now, around the habitat, so at least the guests can walk up and take a look at the enclosure. So for the next few videos, I'm thinking of whether I should just do more creature habitats, or just start a whole series in which I have a really cool idea for. And I'll probably let you guys know in a community post, so be on the lookout for that. So I was kind of looking for the perfect path texture. So since I didn't really want it to blend in with the background, I just went for the black one. And also using the glass fences, I was able to place it down, and I just really love the spline based system in which the game uses. It's kind of really sort of satisfying when you're placing down the fences or the pathing, which just overall makes the building process in the game very enjoyable. However, there are a few bugs that kind of sort of hinder the building process. For example, when you're kind of doing the multi-select, it has this weird thing where it only selects one at a time, and sometimes when you try to select a piece, it doesn't select. But obviously this is the alpha, and hopefully that would be fixed much later on. So right now I'm starting to make a little sign for the habitat, nothing too complex, just using the fonts we got in the game to spell out the word Styracosaurus. And just a really simple thing to kind of let guests know that this is the Styracosaurus habitat. Even though the guests aren't that smart at the moment, in the future they'll be improving on the AI and Hopefully we'll get to see some interactions and animations from the guests. So here are the final cinematic shots of the Styracosaurus exhibit. It was just really fun building this whole thing, and I'm really happy about how it ended up turning out, in which it looks so natural and the rocks really blend well together. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you like it, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post anything new. And also, I'll be leaving links below to my socials so you can go check it out. See you later guys, and until then, bye for now.